Hi, we are the Athlete Method. I am Ashley.
And I'm Kerry, and today we are going to be talking to Sports Edit and taking you through our top 8 tips to stay motivated running this winter. So tip number 1, set yourself a goal.
It is super important to make sure you get through the dark winter days. Setting yourself a goal allows you to make sure you stay on track, whether it's setting a new time, distance, or even focusing on nutrition. You need to remember your why, so basically why you started in the first place. Tip number 2, shop for the right running kit and footwear.
So as the temperatures drop, it's important to layer up. So you want something that's breathable, functional, and windbreaking. You want to stop excess body heat being lost, so make sure you wear a hat, wear gloves, but have fun with it. Get bright colors, get patterns, and make sure that your footwear is comfortable and has a good grip so that you avoid any injury. Okay, so tip number 3, make sure you warm up pre-run and cool down post-run.
So warm-ups and cool-downs are super important. Tips for warming up: before you leave your house, maybe run up and down your stairs a couple of times, or maybe do some jumping jacks in the spot. It will get your muscles prepared ready for the activity that you're about to do, and it will also get your mind ready for the activity that you're about to do. So make sure you warm up, and then cool downs are equally as important to stretch off your muscles afterwards and to make sure you recover ready for your next session. Tip number 4, add some functional cross training into your program.
So functional cross training is really good, especially when you're running, because it's important to help build flexibility, mobility and stamina, and it's a great way to get out of the cold a little bit. So if you're at home or have access to the gym or a swimming pool, you can do swimming, rowing, go on the cross trainer, even do some body weight based circuits. It will really help your overall running as well. Tip number 5, be prepared for any weather.
So before you go to your training session or when you're planning your week, try and look at the weather forecast and plan your sessions around how the weather's going to be. If it's not going to be a particularly nice day, maybe do one of your shorter sessions. And what we would always say is plan so the wind is behind you on your way home. So basically, if you're running, you don't want to be running into a gale on your way back when you're really tired. You want the wind behind you, and it'll give you that extra push all the way home. Tip number 6, train with a running buddy or a group.
So in today's climate, it's not as easy to get out and do that as you normally would. So there are other ways if you don't have access or are able to train with others. It's downloading some of the running apps so that you guys can train and track your progress and also challenge yourself, so you'll be able to see your results. Tip number 7, plan a meal to treat yourself with.
Okay, this is one of my favourite ones. Often when I'm training anyway, I'll just speak for myself, I'm always thinking about what I'm going to eat afterwards. So if that's something that motivates you, maybe plan your meals before so you don't get home and you're hungry. That way you won't eat any junk food, and nutritionally you'll be able to stay on top of your diet, and it will give you the energy that you need. And yeah, basically just plan what you're going to eat ahead of time, and that way everything will run smoothly. Excuse the pun. Tip number 8, rest and don't be so hard on yourself.
So with all the miles and hard work that you're putting in, rest and recovery is so key. That is when all the training adaptations take place. So it's important to allow yourself rest in order for that to occur. Also, you have to listen to your body sometimes. And if it's telling you to stay in, have a rest, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't feel guilty. It's really important, and you won't lose that fitness overnight. So those are our top 8 tips to keep you motivated and running this winter.
And whether you're a seasoned runner or fancy a new challenge, we hope that our top tips will keep you on track this winter.
To channel your inner athlete.